Well, hello, you beautiful person who is currently watching this video. I'm back. I did some more arena. Actually, great start. Actually, I have to do 3 more arenas, 1 more in bronze and 2 more in silver to upgrade my armor once more. But I'm too lazy for it, so I just decided to handicap myself a little bit. I'm not going to use the black belt armor. The skills are very nice, but as I said before, I'm just too lazy. Maybe I'm going to do it off screen, but I'm probably not going to use it for the story, since, well, I already have other advantages over other people. For example, having a big knowledge. This does make sense. Hey! I couldn't even decide to say yes or no. She basically forced me. I was kidnapped! Which is basically accurate, because we're 12 years old or something like that. Oh, I can save. I was wondering why my screen is black. My 3DS was inflicted with the Black Blight. Plot twist. My microphone volume is loud today, maybe because I mess around with it on... What is it? Oh shit. Sounds like something broke. No, it's still in one piece, I hope. Yeah. Alright. Back to the flat Scrivener girl with a weird nose. Oh yeah, the one Dr. Eggman ripoff. Dovan Volcano. So this is basically our next stop. But how do we get there? I wonder. I actually don't, because I already know how to get there. Just like pretty much everyone who is watching this video right now, because I'm very far behind right now. No! Sure. Just leave it to the 12-year-old guy to save the Earth, just like every JRPG, or mostly every RPG in general. Well, not 12-year-old exactly, but below 20. If you're above 20 years old, you're basically a geezer in RPG standards, or in every game. I mean, every Japanese game. Being a loli or a shota gives you super strength. No. Call me once you're in puberty. Wait, let me check out my subquest. Do I have still some left? Ah, the bottle caps, right. Wait, since my objective is leaving this town... Let's see, whoops. Subquest. Troubled Sons, the quiz, oh I forgot. And the Plesiot stuff, yeah, I think I'm good, yeah. Did most of it all, at least. Ah, the stench of old men. Now I can actually check out what's the name of the orange-haired girl was. I think it's Mel. It is Mel. So this one was right. Oh, catering to his weird bottle cap fetish. Sure, how many do you want now? 10? Oh, he actually wants 10. Flu mask outfit. No new quests? Alright. So, our next objective is just, well, leaving. The fuck kind of analogy is this? A new rider. According to Lilia, another rider was seen guilding around. Would it be Chevala or maybe Avinia? Lilia seems concerned, so you should search for that rider. Oh, the pronoun game. No gender specific sentences. So basically it's either, well, male, female, a rock, a stick. A rock looking like a low textured monster. Alright, wait. Ah, so this is the guild hall. Looks pretty big. Imagine the Astalos or some other flying monster just wrecking those zeppelins over the sky. Hindenburg flashbacks. Wait, where the hell am I going? Ah, the other hunter. I think I actually know which one is the one. The textures take ages to load. Which one are actually... which hunter is actually meant? Let's just talk the... There's one son here, in this city, who doesn't belong here. Where is he? Here! Oh no. This one! This one? No, I already talked to this one. It should be some child who has some desert attire. It should be around here somewhere. I'm going to find it anyway. It's for a quest from the merchant in the Albrecht's village. Should be around here somewhere. You? Or was he older? Wannabe hunter? No, it's not him. The reason why I'm going this way, by the way, is... Should be him. Ah yeah, merchant's second son. Yeah, piss off. Hey, you better. Mailing's back? No? Mailing's? No, this is the reason why I took this way, by the way. Oh, this is the supposed hunter, rider. What a coincidence. I have been the first rider who came here for quite some time, and then suddenly some fat ass comes here and sells fake kinship stones and talks about riders. So the logical assumption is that most of the people wouldn't even know what he's talking about. What the hell? Rider? Are you gay, mate? Are you one of those queers? Are you a backdoor pirate? Do you want to drill my cave? Do you? If yes, then how much is it? Tell me. 999 zeni isn't even that much, considering that... I don't know, I think a Pawpaws ticket is even 980. So that's basically something like a taxi. But in a world where you can find treasure chests outside which no one has looted but yourself, finding money, or any items for that matter, isn't even that hard. Now that we've taken care of this, let's go to the harbor. Whatever will happen there. By the way, by the time I'm going to upload this part, it will be maybe 2 days from the actual day when I recorded this. Today is Thursday. I just had to check because I wasn't sure if today was actually Wednesday. Today's Thursday, and someone asked me, why don't you just implement the second lower screen down there? First things first is because first it's too late and doing it now would be, well, shitty. Second reason is if I record 2 screens at once, I start stuttering. I mean my recording starts stuttering, meaning that I lose 2 or 3 frames from time to time, which is very annoying actually, and editing this stuff is pretty annoying as well because I don't have a layout for 2 screens too. So you have to actually live with the fact that I only have 1 screen, at least for this playthrough. Maybe I'm going to do another one someday, a gimmicky one where I use an army of Aptonos or only drones or something like that. Let's see. To the ship who will bring us to the volcano. Well, it actually can, because the volcano area has a harbor, for some reason. What's happening? Oh no! A Rathalos! A Rathalos with a scar on his eye! It's... I know, who is it? Could it be? Yeah, Rathalos is as shitty to fight in this game as it is in the main game. That scar on his eye. Could it be? Kakashi? Oh yeah, this was actually pretty sad. Got me choked up. Yeah, this is why it's going mad right now. Yeah, probably something friendship. Get in on my team. Oh no! My lungs! My beautiful lungs! Taiyouken! Hey, it worked. Get your smelly feet off me, you fuck. You left me to die. Give me a kiss. This is why I don't really like the 3rd gen Rathalos design, because the beak kind of thing on its snout, on its upper jaw, looks like a huge nose, and it takes away from the actual monster appearance. It looks like a guy with a smug grin. Doesn't look too threatening, does it? Imagine me coming to you with a clown's nose, a fat red one, and telling you that I'm going to murder you. Well, if you don't have a clown phobia, you will probably kick my ass. AkantoreX Fudai! I mean, dude, fly, or something. Wata! You guys suck. Imagine someone throwing a flash bomb right now, both of us crashing down to the ground, dead, forever. Well, yeah, this is how death works, except if you're living in an anime called Dragon Ball. Yeah, Dragon Ball, that's it. But how does this even work? We only had 5 slots in our team, and all of them were already filled. Well, I can actually spoil you 5 seconds in advance. Geofulgurite is the name of the volcano. What the fuck? But now we can fly! Yeah, we can finally fly, which is amazing. I'm going to take care of some stuffs actually. Before that, for example, stuff we could have only accessed before with, well, yeah, flying stuff. But I'm going to go to the plains. I can't even remember the name of the plains, by the way. I could never, because, well, who cares about starting area. By the way, what I was about to say is you can actually have 5 monsters in your team, 6 monsters in your team. By the way, which level is Rathalos? Level 20 with 5 all of the genes unlocked. Amazing. What? Evasive stance. Huh, This is not the ability that Rathalos usually has, it's this one. Oh. Let me check something out. The kinship gauge fills up a lot faster. This is amazing actually. Fire boost, fire resistance, and negate poison. I would like giving him my own genes, but something will happen in the near future. I can't remember when, but I'd rather not touch the genes just yet, because I want to make this Rathalos into a lightning Rathalos. And I can't. If my genes will be overwritten, I will cry like a bitch. I probably won't use Rathalos much, if at all, actually, for quite some time, until his other genes unlock, kinda. But yeah. And by the way, usually Rathalos are not rarity 4, they're usually rarity 5. Or even 6. But I think it's 5. And yeah, you can have actually 6 monsters in your team, which is quite nice that they handle this way and not, hey, you have to get rid of one of your monsters so that you can actually have Rathalos in your party, which would be very annoying. Let's see. Pontry Hills Crossroad. I'm actually not sure if there are any places where you can only go with flying in this area. But let's still check it out. If there's nothing, I'm just going to see you... well, of course you can. Instead of using a boring monster, you can use a flight monster here, for example. But you can actually see on the map which areas you could have just actually... Ah, here's one. Could have only accessed with flying, because though they are marked as plateaus, you can increase the size of the map by tapping on it, and then press on it, and then you can see areas which are inaccessible with jumping, burrowing, or something else. And most of those places harbor a Poogie or something. But I think that's it. I'm having the map open right now. Oh, there's a rare cave. But since the rarest monster here is only Blue Katku, and I don't give a damn about it, I'm going to skip it. Let's see, is there something else? No, this should be it. Yeah, I'm fairly certain that's it. Yeah. Alright. Let's go to the Dodge Snow thingy. Snow plains or whatever. Snowfield, my bad. And there are 2 places we can access with flying. Dodge Snowfields entrance. Where is it? Ah, here it is. Wintertide Tunnel entrance. If you go there, you can basically just fly into the sky, hey, that rhymed, and then turn right. And there should be, if I'm not mistaken, a rare monster. Either a red Kazu, there, or a AkantoreX. Nope, not this time at least. Usually the chance of actually meeting up with one of them is quite high. Treasure! Usually I do this off screen, but maybe some people don't know about this, so I'm doing this on screen now, since flying enables you to go to a lot of spaces which you usually couldn't access. I'm not sure if it's here or above, but I think it's above because you can access this place with jumping. Yeah, but this isn't it. There's one more place. And it's this way. Fly! The controls are weird, little bit weird to move around your camera. I usually do it with my left thumb. I use the analog stick, and with my right finger I use my cross. Yeah. And this is it. It looks like some kind of pillar or small plateau on your map. Maybe there's a Poogie even? I don't think so. Amphibian stim for your Zemtrios, since it's the only monster which can use amphibian stim, because they didn't bother to put Tetsukabra into this game. I don't think this is a spoiler because you probably would have seen this Tetsukabra somewhere. Alright, now there shouldn't be that many left. Monson Plains. I don't think there's any in Monson Plains. So let's just go to the Tres Desert. There are quite a lot of places you can only access with flying in the desert, because they actually want you to fly through the desert to the next area. I can show you actually, here on the right. I'm going to start there so that I can run through this place and then show you where everything is. There are quite some well, rare gathering spots here. I'm going to grab all of them. This is probably one of the most fun parts of the game, where you can actually finally fly with a monster. And Rathalos isn't the only monster who can fly, but it's by far the first one you can get. Second, actually let me think. What's the second one? I know which. The area after the volcano. See, we have to actually finish the volcano and finish the next area to actually use this monster. And in my opinion, this monster sucks. I went through the. Well, I'm way over leveled right now since than I was in my last playthrough. But in my last playthrough, I actually tried to level this monster up, who was supposedly also good, because people told me, hey, this monster is so good, and they got their ass kicked against it in the fight you have to do against it. And I thought, hey, it's probably very nice, but it wasn't. Its stats were not even half, 10 levels behind my strongest monster. Oh, I was here before, alright. Now, to the other side. For some reason there are some Genpreys or Gendromes who are standing on the cliff, watching as if they're owning the place, which they don't, because I'm going to kick their asses if they try to oppose me. Okay, my Rathalos right now is pretty weak, and it's probably going to stay that weak, because I don't really plan on level grinding that much, unless I have a new monster in my team. But I really want to get one new monster. I don't really care which one right now, because you can... Well, I can get rid of my Ketsu right now, because its carrying time is over. So, and I haven't used it for quite some time. And Arathian is gonna stay for a lot of time, because it took me a lot of trouble and I wasted some vibrant stims for her. So there's not really a reason to get rid of her. Same goes with my Tigrex and my Diablos. I'm going to let them stay for quite some time as well. And yeah. So you can't get rid of Rathalos in your team, by the way, until you've beaten the game. So those 4 are staying in my team. So I have 2 slots for monsters which I can add to my team right now. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use at the moment, but if I encounter those monsters, I will know. So you can not land here. Indicator of where you can land is if the area is black below you on your lower map. You can't land there. See, was there something else here? There may be a Poogie somewhere. Poogies are very well hidden in some places. Most of them can be seen if you fly low enough. But since you can't really change the altitude... Ah, there is one. It's a little bit hard to see, but most of the places it's pretty easy to see a Poogie if you look for one specifically. Gendromes, nothing important down there. Okay, there's Gendrome standing there. There's nothing, by the way, on this plateau. It's just If you want to kick some Gendrum ass, this one is always there. For you and your disgusting desires. Okay, can I land there? I have to be thorough here to not miss something. Nope, but treasure. Hooah. Give me that. And this. How the hell did this monster die here? Well, it's an achievement at least. Who can say that from himself? Hey, I died on top of a cliff. How the fuck are you talking to me, you fucking skelly bastard? Give me that. And let's see if there's something here. Ah, there's a Poogie here. Yeah, you can tell on the map because... Oh, I'm above the Poogie, so which is why I can land. Still above. There we go. You can tell because this is the only gray area on your minimap. Everything else around is black, so it means no landing here, but you can land here. So it might be a little bit tough to find, actually. Alright, Moxie Gem, which I'm never going to use. I don't think you can actually land on the spines. Maybe you can. I will see soon enough. If there's one item there, you can. There's nothing. So you can't, and you have no reason to do so. There's something here. Yeah, there is. A treasure. What's in there? Money? No, a large barrel. By the way, I actually have the ability to combine bombs now. And I'm going to do this. I actually did already. To stock up on some bombs, just in case I run across a feline, a barrel feline, which already happened to me. You can actually grind barrel felines fairly easy. If you go into a cave, just go into the places, especially if it's a rare cave, go into the places where not the rare nest is, so you have a slight chance, you have a quite comparable high chance actually to gain an area or a room where you can... Whoops. Can I? I can actually. Alright. Where you can enter a room where you have the possible barrel feline room waiting in front of you. Meaning there are... Oh, there's nothing here. What the fuck? How? Okay, well, as you can see, there's a Poogie, and in this room with the barrel felines, there are quite a lot of barrel felines, and if you are lucky, you can gain training charms off of them, which means you can use those training charms to, well, train. You only need a single one. If you spam with your Kuropeko calls for 30 minutes, it should, depending on your area of course, should be easily enough to elevate your monsters from level 1 to level 70 or something. Well, if you're here in the volcano, you can, with 30 training charms, should be easy to get to level 50. I usually stop training if I use a training charm after the 10 minutes to not be too over-leveled, but I only used one in this single game, so I still have some left. Speaking of barrel felines, there are 3 oh, speaking of the devil, there is one. You can't probably tell right now, but it's a small dot, and it's not moving, as you can see. So it can be a Eltaroth or something like that. The strategy to fight them is fairly easy. You can either use this strategy, just sneak up on them, which gives you one more turn to actually get rid of them. But if you have a... No, I didn't ambush him. So, but if you have barrel bombs, you can get rid of them in one swipe. But if you don't have them, you can just use a throwing knife. If you have a companion which has 6 speed, it should be able to do 5 damage. Together with your throwing knife damage of 15 should be enough to get rid of it. I think I already said that, so... Barrel bomb! Bam! And you should get 10,000 experience. Since I have the 15% experience buff active, I should get, yeah, well, 11,500. which is also a great way to level up. And I got 2 aged felvine and feline barrel. If you have reward chance up or use the charm for more reward chance, you can actually get training charms fairly certain, up to 2 or 3 or something. So this is one possible area where they spawn. Wait, is this a flight area too? Can't remember. Or can I access this? Oh, I can access this with Wine Climb. We're not quite done yet. One more and then I'm going to... By the way, if I go to the right, there is the volcano. I think I saw a Poogie there. I'm not sure. I'm very certain there isn't one, because I would have picked it up already. Let me land. I can't land. Now I can land. Is there actually a Poogie? No, it was this small white dot, which I saw. But I can drop down here. Should be something at least. Shitty treasure. More shitty treasure. Alright, there's nothing important here. We can land on those because they are not on the map. This one there should be... Let's see. I've been on this one, on this pillar. There should be... I can go on this one without flying. This one I can go on without flying. Should be above it. Yeah. Alright, 2 more places where we can go. Should be this one, since it's also grey on my map. Ah yeah. Poogie? No Poogie, but an ore place. With shitty comet salt and smoke bomb something. Feline barrel. And there's one... Whoops. One there. If you go down this, you come out of the hole in the plateau, something pillar with the sand. If you leave the area, you go into the place. I'm not sure. I think if you leave it, you come out on the Monson Plain area. To go inside of this, you just run into it and then... Wait. Let me pick this up. 4 stones, nice. And then you just stop moving. Easy, right? And now we're here with a Poogie. Let me save you, my fella. Yeah, you like that? Yeah, bet you do. Since this was a lot of exploring and... Whoops, nothing else, I'm going to show you the new area, at least. So what can our Rathalos do? Nothing, since it only has 1 kinship attack. Get wrecked, son! Rathalos is weaker than us. Power! Yeah, sleep. Forever. Now we've taken care of this, let's go to the volcano, finally. I'm just going to pick up some other subquests or something like that. I'm not going to advance the story, obviously, and I can't get any monsters as well without advancing the story. So I'm just going to do some side quests. I probably may, I don't know, if I level up my Rathalos, my other monsters will get leveled up as well. I think I won't level up until I'm done with the volcano. Deal? See? I try to get rid of my urges, just for you, my friends. Whew. Wait, what level is my hunter, by the way? Oh, 48. Well, that's okay, actually. Usually by the time I'm done with the game, I'm On my Japanese playthrough I was around 70-ish, I think. Yeah, level 70 or something. On my... in the desert I was 30-ish. By the end of the volcano I was 40-ish. So yeah, I'm above what I'm usually but yeah, that's usually nothing for me. I can remember when I played Final Fantasy VII and the second and I think the second or third disc didn't work, where you can have access to Wutai, and afterwards in the Wutai area you gain a lot of experience. I actually got Cloud to level 99 in the Wutai area because my second disc didn't work. It took me a while until I actually had access to a working third or second disc. So I did what every smart person would do: continue the save and just wreck through everything. Yeah, I don't know if I had any trouble at all. But it's a role-playing game, so it's nothing extraordinary. There's another place where you can spawn felines. It's around there. So basically, if you leave Albert's village, take a look here. There's no feline. Oh, there's something moving, I think. No, it's not moving. Another feline. What are the odds? They're quite low, by the way, very low. And you can leave Albert's village, look this way, then the other way, go out, go inside, and something like that. But it's actually faster to just monster spam with Kurupeko. Boom! And the reason why I also think that my theory with the attack defense gap is the way I stated a couple episodes ago, or the last episode, is because if you have very shitty attack, you only deal 3 or 4 damage all the time, but at a specific point you suddenly deal more than 100 damage to them with regular attacks, which is a little bit odd. So I'm pretty sure that defense is way more important than HP, since if your HP is high enough, monsters won't do jack shit to you. You can also mitigate damage through elemental buffs, genes for example, thunder, resistance up or something like that. And yeah, now we're in the volcano area, which name I already forgotten because it was horrible as far as I can remember. Well, I can remember, this is why the reason why I forgot it. Which makes sense. Ho ho! A volcano at the foot of a lake. Lake at the foot of a volcano. Yeah, not rendered people. Yeah, 20 FPS. Yeah, poisonous gas, something. A funny gimmick in this area is the monster which you use flight with to get into this place will always stay at the entrance, let's say, of the area. Boring. More bloodshed. More bloodshed. Thanks, my buff friend. 4-star difficulty quests. Yeah, Geofulcrite. There it is. If you flew into this area with another monster, or if the only monster which has flied in your team will stand here instead, if you don't actually have to fly with this monster into this area, is what I want to say. So, where's the quest thingy? Am I blind? Or was it actually this far away? Huh. That's weird. Also, the No, I think it was here. Yeah, it is here. Oh, a lot of quests. So I'm going to wrap up the part here. Thanks for watching, you beautiful person, lamp, sheet of paper, dragon deal.